meetup that we are doing, the number 100, no, not 120. Shah Ahmad, it is okay, 108. Very soon, 120 will come. So we are doing our 108th community meetup. So thank you everyone for joining. I think we are not sure if all of you can see me on LinkedIn. Anyone can confirm? I think it is taking some time. It is streaming, but I don't know. So yes, we can see. So thank you everyone for joining. So we are live on Zoom. We are live on LinkedIn and as well as YouTube. So everyone who is listening on Zoom, welcome. We were chatting just a few minutes back. People who are listening on LinkedIn and YouTube, thank you. Almost uh, 2 years right now, and without much breaks. Even if it is a summer holiday, whatever it is, we try to continue this weekly community meetup. We try to get some guest speakers to come and speak. Today we have Jishnu here. Jishnu is going to speak in a couple of minutes. And then we are also going to talk about the challenges. Just I want to know in the chat that first we will talk about the July 19th challenge. How many of you are aware about that we are doing a challenge in July 19th? Building business with AI. Just put in the chat. So some of you have already enrolled, like Shafak has enrolled, Jishnu has enrolled of it. What about others? Are you guys aware? I think Sarah has also enrolled for this challenge. So this is a new type of challenge that we are doing. Let me just quickly start, we'll start. Is happening is the first time I'm taking a lot of time to create this challenge. This is like people who, and a lot of people are asking me what is the difference between AI application challenge and this challenge. So I just want to take 2 minutes for everyone before we go to the n8n demo. Is this challenge is for everyone here, even developer like me, non-technical people, product manager, anyone who has an idea, who wants to put it into practice. This is what is this challenge. So this is even for everyone who is here, how to use AI tools with the proper mindset, with the proper technique, is something that I will try to do through this challenge. We will give you exposure to various tools. You need to go and experiment, and you need to play around with this. I need to update this now. This screenshot I took in the starting. Now we have, I think we have 15 participants right now. So we have 15 participants, and this is the day-wise breakup of what we want to build. So you don't need to have a working link demo like in the AI agent challenge and in the AI application challenge where we could talk about deployment, we talk about a lot of technical coding, Python. This is the creative challenge. You try to build you have an idea in your mind, like you want to make a very simple and fun example. You guys go to an ice cream parlor. You want to know which are the two flavors you want to combine. So you create an application for an ice cream flavor recommender, uh, and you just use that application, spin, and you can get ideas, and you can, you like the feedback, not like the feedback, give your preferences. So any idea that you have, as strange as this ice cream recommender, to anything that is very technical as well, fun project, take that idea, start doing research, start doing making some basic wireframe user flow. Try to see what all tools you will use. You will not actually do the whole work because we don't recommend you to do that as well. uh, Try to just make a very simple type of MVP. That is, they don't get too much lost into the work making it work. That is for something very different case, but I want you to go down the creative path, create PowerPoints about it, create presentations about it, create content about it, share about it on LinkedIn, create a website. So if you know that for this challenge, I created a website using AI in 5 minutes. Right, because I was thinking, so this is decodingdatascience.com, building business with AI. Sorry for this thing. Okay, sorry for the spelling. Let me open it here. I will share you guys the link. Decoding data science. Yeah, it is. I think I put double B. Building businesses with AI. So this is a website that I built. It's very simple website. I just prompted it properly and I just added some videos, some screenshots. It took around 5 to 10 minutes. This is the price of this. So I will share with all you this simple website, which is a nice way of people to tell about the challenge. All of you right now for this particular thing, we are doing a AI Kahoot quiz. One of you will be winning 100% scholarship. Second person will win an 80% scholarship, and the third person will a 60% scholarship. But every one of you today in the call, we have just reactivated the coupon code. I requested the team to do that. For the next three people who are joining from this link as well, you can get 50% off. So for a very, very small fee, you will get 8-day access, and you will learn a lot. Right now, we have approximately, I think the after Shafak, I'm not sure she joined or not, but we have around 16 people, 14 people right now in this challenge. So it's going to be fun. I expect at least 20 people to be there, and we are going to have amazing fun. I'm going to talk more about the challenge. Please, everyone, stay back after the demo. You will be getting a chance to win. So right now the early bird price is over right now. So right now the price of this challenge I think is $41. That is there. So you do good in the Kahoot quiz, you will be getting this. And this is the flow that we are going to go. You can see so many AI tools we are going to use. Some of them are very simple to make, some of them are nice, some of them you have done it before. And then we will be 1 2 days we are going to focus on LinkedIn, because as all of you know, LinkedIn is my real passion. How you can share on LinkedIn using proper hashtags, proper structure, so that, because an idea without doing proper marketing is not at all useful, right? So any questions, please let me know in the particular chat that is there. Now coming to today's session. So today the guest talk is there. After the guest talk, we are going to do the Kahoot quiz. So please stay there till the end. And today is a very, very important topic that we had done couple of workshops in this particular thing. If all, so how many of you attended the n8n session? Just we did it 1 month before. Just put on the chat. I attend. Yes, yes. If there anyone has attended. So we had done a session by one of our community members, Mr. Elvin. It was, I think, this was in 1.5 months back, where he showed us about a basic about how to use n8n. Today, Jishnu is going to take it one step further, where he's going to do an n8n demo, where he's going to go a little bit deeper. I will ask him to talk more about it. Just to give him a simple introduction about Jishnu, he is an AI trainee at Lamborghini, Abu Dhabi, and Dubai. He is also an incoming honors computer science student at University of Waterloo. He is from James Modern Academy, and I will give it to him to talk more about what he's trying to do, what he's going to talk about, and let me ping him. Jishnu, where I cannot see you. 1 second. Yes, let me unmute you and pin you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, sir. Hello, everybody. My name is Jishnu Setia. I'm a recent high school graduate, incoming freshman at the University of Waterloo, just like sir mentioned. Today, my session is on n8n, and my goal is to that within 30 minutes, you will be able to understand what is n8n and how you can and you will be building your first ever n8n automation with this hands-on tutorial. So I'm just really quickly going to share my screen. Is my screen visible?
Yes, we can see.
Perfect. So simple whatever to so that we can build this simple project. So what is n8n? So n8n is a no-code automation tool in which you can easily build visual workflows, and it's self-hostable. And there's also a cloud option which you can use. This is like a node-to-node connection. I will show you what these nodes are. You can easily connect these nodes. There is no coding experience required. You don't require to program anything, and it's very easy to make. You can make many, there are many use cases which you can build with n8n. And you can see there are very easy integrations with OpenAI, Olama. You can also connect them with your Gmail application, your Google Sheets, Google Docs, any tool. Even if you're using Monday.com, you can manage your meetings, your tasks. It can all be done easily with the help of n8n. Now, where can n8n be used? You can see, as you can see here, n8n can be used for chatbots. It can be used to summarize emails. It can generate reports, and it can also do AI-powered ticket responding. I can also show you another example, which I will show I'll show now. For example, I run this n8n automation, which automatically generates a post every alternate day, and it'll generate an image as well, and it'll post on LinkedIn. So here I've set up few topics which I wanted to talk about, like agentic AI, AI agents, large language models, and every day it'll just choose a random topic. It will create a LinkedIn post and it'll put it up on LinkedIn. I will quickly show you what it looks like. So there are posts every alternate day like this with its own image. Moving on, now I'm just gonna quickly compare the two. So you can use either in today's demo. You can either use OpenAI or you can use Olama. OpenAI is cloud-based. It's a paid API, GPT-4, GPT 3.5. It is faster and it's more powerful. Olama is a local LLM. You can download your LLMs and you can run them locally for free. And there are models available like the Llama 3.2 and Mistral. And it's privacy friendly and it's offline. And today's project is going to be AI LinkedIn post generator. It's not going to be the same as what I currently use, but what this will do is you input the topic which you want to write a post about. It will automatically fetch the top searched keywords and everything regarding the topic. It will pass it to the AI model, and then it will automatically generate an AI post, like multiple AI the posts, and it will give you a CSV file in return. And yeah, so you'll get a CSV file which will look something like this in the end. Okay, so I think let's get started with the demo. First, if I hope you guys have installed n8n. If you have not installed n8n, you can just simply head over to n8n.io where you can download the n8n. You can get started for free, and it'll give you a full. Either you can set up for a cloud account, or I had shared a download link through which you could download the n8n. So you can follow this documentation and you can install n8n. It's very simple. You can just open up your terminal. Suppose you create a new profile, then you can just write npm install dash g n8n. So once that is done, so like you can run just install n8n dash g. I'm not going to run it since I already have n8n installed. And once you install n8n, it'll automatically set up n8n, and you can just run n8n start and it'll open on your port localhost 5678. So you can just put localhost 5678 on your browser and it'll get you n8n, right? So I hope everybody is ready and we can get started with the project. So first, to create the project, we'll create a workflow and we'll name it DDS workshop for now. And just a second. Yeah. And we'll be working with the chat module first. So what we want to do is we want to be able to chat with our agent, which is going to generate. You can then create a chat module when a chat message is received. So suppose if I type hi, it will return a hi message over here.
Jishnu,
Hmm.
Jishnu, just 1 second. Can you just do start again once more? So some people are asking, can you repeat how you started it?
Okay.
So, Mr. Tunde, yes, if you are doing it for the first time, just look at it and maybe if you can follow along by looking at the recording. We don't
Okay.
expect
If you could
everyone to
tell
do it.
me like where would you like me to get back to, and then I can tell you from there. I have the chat open here so I can see
So Tunde is
where do you
saying,
want.
can you repeat that? We did not. What you want me to repeat? Maybe how you opened this, like when you
How did I
opened,
open this?
yeah, this
Okay,
thing.
perfect. So
Yes.
I'll just explain once again. Okay,
Yes.
when you're completely setting up n8n and you've never used n8n before, what you do is if you want to install n8n, you open up your terminal or like command prompt. Yeah, I'm getting there. Yeah, you can open up your command prompt for Windows, or you can open up terminal for Mac. You can type npm if your device already has Node installed, or else that is a separate procedure which I can help you with later on. You can just message me. So you can just type in npm install n8n, which is going to install n8n from the global packages and everything. And we want to install it globally on this device. You can run this command. Since I already have n8n installed, it's not going to do anything, but this installs n8n. Once it'll automatically end, the process will end automatically. It'll just show that the process is completed, and you'll get this line again. You can just write n8n start, and it'll run your n8n on your localhost. 1 second. I can show you something from, okay, but I'll just end n8n currently. So suppose I don't have n8n started. I've just installed n8n new and I have nothing running, but I want to use n8n. So I can simply do this. I can just type in n8n start, enter, and it will start up n8n for me, right? And it'll say editor is now accessible via localhost 5678. Press O to open in browser. You can either press O, which will open it on your browser, or you can just type in localhost 5678 and enter. You can see your n8n workflow here. Is that clear, Mr. Tunde?
Yes, I think, yeah, you can carry on. You can carry on. So people
Okay,
will see the
perfect.
recording and they will follow along who are doing it for the first time. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I hope that is easy to understand for everybody. So I'll just continue where I left off. Then you can just create a workflow from here, which will create like, this page. You'll get to see this page. And you can then rename it to whatever you like in the project. So like for today's workshop, I'm going to call it DDS workshop. Since we're making this as a chat where we tell the AI model that we want to write a post on a specific topic, where we are providing the topics, we're going to select a chat trigger. There are multiple types of triggers in n8n. Like we have a trigger manually, we have on app event, we have a on schedule event, on form submission when executed by another workflow. So trigger manually is where you're just running the process manually by yourself. So you have to click on this every time you want to run something, right? Then after that, on app event, it supports multiple application integrations where you could select which application you want to work with. So suppose if you're working with Gmail, Gmail will have its own trigger saying that on message received, or you could also work with multiple other triggers as well. Like there's a WhatsApp trigger, etc. On a schedule will run on a schedule which you set. So like you can set the number of days, you can set the number of hours, the weeks, the months, depending on whatever you like. So like I showed you in my LinkedIn automation, that it is set on a schedule that every alternate day, it will run the automation and it'll post a post on LinkedIn with the image. Getting back to the project, then we also have a on form submission where it will automatically generate a form for you. You just need to tell it what do you want to receive from the user. So here you can add all the form elements and everything. You can add the form title. So like suppose what is your name, etc., depending on your project. And for this one, we're going to use on chat message. Here we'll be able to chat with our automation. So this is the first step. You can set up the automation. Whenever you type in a message, like suppose I type in hi, you will get an output which you can pass it to the next node from here, right here, chat input. Okay. So I'm just going to reset this and then I'm going to start adding the next block. Just a second. Yeah. Once we have set up this and we are able to chat with n8n, we're going to add an HTTP request so that we can access the Google search and we can get the popular terms which the people are currently looking up. The first icon I chose. So like, are you talking about the trigger? Like the trigger manually? Yes. Okay. So this is the trigger manually where you're selecting and you're choosing to run the trigger by yourself rather than it running by chat or anything like that. Understood? Getting back. So I have the chat message received over here. Now I'm going to add another node called the HTTP request node. This can make requests to the web. So this is able to communicate with the web with the link which you're going to provide it, right? So in this case, there's a custom link which is there. I can share it with you. I'll share it in the chat. This link connects with the Google search and it will give you the current keywords and topics which people are searching related to that term. So suppose whenever we go to google.com, and then whenever, suppose if I'm going to look up AI agents, it suggests all of these, right? So it's going to give me a list of all of these suggestions into this HTTP request, and it's going to return it in an XML format, right? So I'll just quickly show you how it works. So suppose if I want to write a post on AI agents, I just pass AI agents and then it will go to this HTTP request. HTTP request will communicate with the Google search, which I just showed, and it's going to return me in this gibberish format what are the autocomplete suggestions and everything which people are really looking up currently. Once that is done, now we need to clean up this input so that it is readable to us and to the model, which is why we're going to add a converter, right? So that we can understand this gibberish and we can also pass it to the AI model. So it's not very complex. So there is an option where you can convert it to a JSON. So you can how did you connect with HTTP and the chat message icon? Okay, so how did I connect this is whenever you want to add a next node or you want to connect the next node, either you can click on the plus button which is shown next to it and you can add the node, or you could just hold this and drag it and connect it to the next node manually. Okay, so once I've connected, then it can communicate with that. So I can just add in my topic, let's say LLMs. It will give me all the search suggestions related to LLMs. Okay. Now we're going to clear this input, this output, which is provided by this HTTP request. So which is why we have a XML to JSON converter. So convert data from XML. If you can see over here, you can select that. So again, to explain once again, either you can click on the plus button, which is after the HTTP request, and then you can look up XML to JSON, or you could just add in from here itself XML to JSON, and then you can connect it to it manually. Here I've selected that. Here I've also selected XML to JSON. And when I execute this step, it will clear up the data and it will give it to me in a JSON format. Is there any doubt still now? Or is it going fine?
Yeah, I think, yeah, carry on. If there is any questions, wait.
Okay, configurations for each. There are no specific configurations currently. For the HTTP request, I have shared the link in the chat. The HTTPS www.google.com complete. You're getting a bad request. Okay. If you could, okay, 1 second. We'll go to the second step once again. So once you connect the HTTP request, you open the HTTP request, your method should be set to get, and your URL should be set to the link which I've sent in the chat. This over here, which you see, okay, have you selected expression? I think you must have selected fixed. So you have to select an expression because this expression will then connect it to this chat input over here to pass it into the URL. So convert the URL from fixed to expression and then input the link. Authentication is none. The sent query parameters are nothing. Everything is just left as it is except the URL and its put is expression. Then you will get this. I
Uh,
hope
wha-
that resolves the
yeah,
issue.
Rishnu, I think you carry on for specific questions. We can do it later. So I request people to try it out later, because we'll go through this demo and try to ask any conceptual questions. And if this recording will be available, you can look at the recording and practice again. Because in answering individual, if you're doing it by yourself right now, I think it's going to be a little tough. It'll take a lot of time for to fix it. Just try to follow this, and you'll have the recording also later. You can follow the recording. But is it working now, Syed? Can you confirm, Syed and Ahmed? And you can continue. And if you have anything specific, we can wait after the demo, after the Kahoot, I will try to solve it. Uh,
Okay, then I'll move on. Okay. So I hope that is working. Perfect. Yes, you have to execute the HTTP request. So first you execute the chat where you're putting in the message, the topic which you want to write your AI post about. Then after that, you run the HTTP request, which will then get you the data from the Google search autocomplete. After
Okay.
which it will then convert it from XML to JSON. I hope it's clear so far. Okay, I hope
Yes,
everybody has followed. I'm just gonna go to the next step now.
yes,
Then
carry
the
on,
next
carry on.
step which we're gonna do.
One more thing, Jishnu, while you're speaking, right, while you're doing this demo, like I also want you to talk about, because I'm also thinking while you're doing this demo, right? If it is that simple and anyone can learn, if we have to include this in this building with business AI challenge, what type of things can people do? Just as you're doing this demo, right? So people can
Mhm.
have that question in the mind. There are some people who want to learn this tool like the to for business and everything, that is fine. But for people who want to use this tool and try to do a simple thing in the building business with AI,
So
right?
I do have the project which I had submitted for the AI Agents Challenge, which I was thinking to present in the end, because as that is a real business application where you're automatically managing your recruitment processes. So I will cover that towards the end, but I'll just go through the demo first, and then we can go on with the
Yes, yes.
demo.
And why I'm telling this message to everyone here, right? Also, this is fine. You're showing all this, but people need to think about the challenge, what they want to do using this application. Any problem, it can be, you can do a lot of things, right? Like as Vishnu is telling, he is doing a simple example for LinkedIn automation. That is also a part of your business project. It does not need to be a complete end-to-end prototype, but you are using n8n, what Jishnu is showing, to do a simple process in the business. Like what Jishnu that you are showing right now, it is a marketing for any business, right? Because they want
Yes,
to
sir.
automate. So this is a part that can be included in the challenge. You just need to show one simple automation, and you told it took less than 1 hour to do this. And if a
Yes,
person
sir.
is completely new, like who has never even touched the code, he will take 2 hours maximum.
Yes, sir.
Uh, and so I think we should, yeah. While you're doing this, I'm also thinking whether I should make it like a part of the challenge, because it is free, available free. Anyone can download, go to the website. You don't need to even install it. You can go to n8n.io, and without even installing, you can use a simple use case.
Okay, so now I'll just go on.
Yes, yes, carry
After
on.
we have
Sorry.
converted it to a JSON format, we need to then clear out the data so that it's even further understandable, which is why we will use a split out. So we can look for a split out to turn a list inside items into separate items. So we're going to convert this into separate items, right? Fields to split out. We want to split out the top level, and then we need to get the complete suggestion. We need to split this into multiple items. So we're just going to drag this into the fields to split out, and we'll just click on no other fields. This will create an list, a table over here, which you can see with the data. So now it is even more further understandable than this format. I hope this is clear. So it is just converting from the initial XML format to the next format to JSON. From JSON, we're converting it into a table for easy usage. Okay. Now we're going to the next step where we will then convert this table into a proper, even more formatted method. So we're then going to use an aggregate which combines a field from multiple items into a list in a single item. We connect the aggregate block, then we just have to pass what do we want from this. What do we want? We want the keywords, right? The keywords. And once we run this, field keywords wasn't found in any input item. Uh, add a field. Just a second.
Empty array you're getting. So,
Yeah, that is what I'm actually resolving.
and
Just a second. Ah, yes. We need to get this data.
JSON.
Sorry. Yeah, I had typed it wrong.
Yes,
We're supposed to get
data,
this data.
Yes, yes.
We
Suggestion.
need to get the suggestions data. My mistake. We need to get the data, which will then put it in an array with the indexes. So 0 to 9, we have 10 suggestions, and it is listed in an array of 10 items, which is with all the popular searched things regarding the LLMs, since LLMs is the current topic which we are focusing on. Now we will focus on the AI part. Now we will finally connect our AI model, which is why we're now going to add an AI node. So you can just go to the AI, and then you can see the multiple AI options which we get. Now I'm not going to cover each and every single AI option, but for this tutorial, we're going to go with the basic LLM chain. So you can just add this, and once you add this basic LLM chain, then you will change the source for prompt to the define below, which because we do not have a chat node connected to this, so we're going to define a specific prompt for this by ourselves. Right now, I already have a prompt defined for this previously, which I'm going to input into this, and I'll just add in the data. For each keyword in the data, write a LinkedIn post in a natural professional tone that reads like a short story, personal reflection, or a real world lesson. You can also edit your own prompts and everything. And you want to get your output in a JSON format. Any questions so far? I will fix the bad request later. And as for the prompt, I will share the prompt in the chat.
Yes, yes. I
Uh,
think regarding bad request, Sayed, can you just tell Ahmed what did you do to resolve the bad request? I think you need to change the expressions from variable. So I think Sayed will help. You can continue. You have pasted it on the chat?
yeah, I'm just sending the prompt. Actually, the
Okay,
prompt
okay,
is
okay.
very big, which is not allowing me to send it in the chat. Or I'll do one thing. I'll send the prompt in a bit.
So
Or
how did you make this prompt just to 90? So you used
so
ChatGPT or you used
First, I made an initial draft of my prompt, which I then passed to ChatGPT for refining the prompt to make it more effective. Then I again edited the prompt myself. Then I tried the prompt and I checked if I was getting the specific output which I wanted. Then, since I was getting some errors, then I again prompted with ChatGPT. I edited the prompt myself, and then I was finally able to get to this final prompt, which I'm currently using.
okay, what you can do is you can just give the first line, the expression, so
Yeah,
people can make
perfect.
their own. Because I want people to make their own. I don't want them to,
Yeah.
give
So
your
I will send the base prompt. Then you can
yes,
add in
yes,
all of your conditions,
later.
and then you can based on that you can choose whatever works best for you. So I've sent the base prompt. Then we can move around, then we can go ahead with this. So I'm just going to add a bracket around this so that it will show like this to it, so the prompt will become like this. So it passes this data array over here for each keyword in this. Then it lists all the terms over here like LLMs meaning LM suite and all those things. It'll create the prompt for you, the result prompt, and it'll be passed to AI. Now we cannot run this yet as we haven't connected an AI model to it yet. So there are two options which I had mentioned as it says in the title of today's meeting, that with Olama or with OpenAI. Either you can choose an OpenAI chat model and you can set up your credentials. I'm currently not using OpenAI because I have used up all of my credits. So you can set up your own credentials. You can create a new credential and then you can add in your API key and then you can just save it. That is very easy to set up your OpenAI account on n8n. Now, the other option which I have is Olama. To run Olama on your device, you need to have a minimum of 16 GB RAM so that you'll get at least some performance. And that too at 16 GB RAM, it is very slow. So it is best you have at least 16 GB of RAM whenever you're using Olama as it installs the model locally. And whenever you're setting up your Olama account, you can add your own credential, which is just the URL and the port 11434 as that is the port which Olama uses for the API requests on your computer, which you can just put in here and you can test the connection and it says connection tested successfully, which means it is working. And then you can select all like from your list of models, you can select which model do you want to use. So for this case, I'm going to use a Llama 3.2 model and I can just go back to my basic LLM chain. Since my model is connected, I can execute this step. Now it is passing this prompt to the model and I should get an output over here.
This port number that you have got, Jishnu, is it default for everyone or you
Yes,
had
sir.
to?
It is default for everybody. When you install Olama on your device, which I can take up later on, or I can send a
And
setup tutorial.
and did you manually download those models that are showing in the option in your local system?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have more manually installed. So like whenever you're using Olama, I'll just
Mhm.
create a new instance of my terminal and show. Whenever you want to install a new model or anything, you have to first like have your Olama command, and then you have to run a pull or a run command. And then you can go to olama.com, like Olama online, and then you can see the library of the models which are already there. So you can see Run DeepSeek, Quen 3, Llama 3.2. You can see all the list of models which are available. So suppose if I want to download a new model, I can choose the model which I want and then I can install it. So suppose let's say I want to install the Llama 3.1, then I can just run Olama pull or Olama run Llama 3.1 and just enter. It will automatically pull all the model files and it will save it on your device. I'm currently not going to do that since I've already got a good number of models. And
Mhm.
yeah, I'm just going to go on. So I've selected the Olama 3. Llama 3.2 model. And here you can see it has generated me all the posts for this LinkedIn, which will then get converted to the CSV file, which will convert to the CSV file now. Great. So we have got the output from the AI. Now we're gonna convert this gibberish into something clean. So we're just gonna call up another split. Oh, sorry. We're gonna call another split. We're gonna input the text which we want. Oh, wait, sorry. I think I must have made a mistake. Mm, all right. Yeah, I forgot one very important detail, which is that here it is responding in a text format. So this is not a JSON format, but I want my output to be in the JSON format. So in order to convert it into JSON, you need to add a property, an option, which is output format, and you need to select JSON, which will return in a JSON format the output which it wants. So like this will come as a JSON. So I'm just going to quickly run this and it will return me a JSON, which will then clear with the split function. And then we can easily convert it to a into a sheet. So as you can see, we can see the output over here in the JSON format. Now we're just going to go to our split function. We're going to select the posts as we want to split out the posts. We're going to execute this step. Now we have the post split out. Wait, no, not this post. Sorry, post. Mm, just a moment. Yeah, it is posts. Correct. Yeah. So we'll get an output like this, which we can then convert into a CSV file. So now that we've got our output in keywords and the post, we can just we can add one more block, the final block, CSV, CSV, convert to file, where we are taking the input JSON and we're converting it into a CSV file. We execute the step, it returns us the file, which we can download. And once we open this file, we can then see our keywords and the posts. So this is how we have created our simple automation with AI, Olama or OpenAI, where it takes in your input and it converts it into CSV files with the generated LinkedIn posts. Now I'm going to give you a full overview of how this works. So we can just put in a message. Let's say we want to talk about RAG and fine tuning.
One thing, Jishnu, this particular use case does not automatically publish it on LinkedIn.
No, sir, this use case does not automatically publish on LinkedIn. Actually, today's course, I was hoping to keep it under the within the 30-minute barrier.
Okay.
So setting up the online accounts and credentials would have taken up some time. So that's why I went for the CSV
But it is
method.
possible.
It is possible. It is easily possible. I will show you the LinkedIn setup as well. So you can just put in your rag and find your topic. It'll automatically go to the AI. The AI will generate the post. It'll go to the split function, convert to a CSV, which I can then download. So this is just taking a moment to generate, and then we will see the split out and then the convert work, and we can then download it. So we can see convert to file. We can see the output over here. We can download this output. And now when we open this, then we can see our new post generated from which you can then just copy and you can just put it up on LinkedIn. Now you may wonder that this is just generating it for your CSV file, but how will we post it directly to LinkedIn? which is why I will now show you the LinkedIn project once again. Here it is generating just like I showed you, like, it selects a random topic for the day. Then it will pass it to AI, where AI will generate the LinkedIn post. Then I add a small note in the end that the post was generated by AI. And then I do a HTTP request to a Python API which I had created, which generates the images using Stable Diffusion for me. So here you can see I'm using the Stability AI Stable Diffusion Excel base 1 model. Then it will send a request to this with the prompt of what image does it want to generate. Then it saves the images which it has to post in this directory of generated images, and it will pass the link to this image. Then it will do an HTTP request to get this image. And then when it's doing the final post to LinkedIn, it will pass the generated post and the image, and it will put it up on LinkedIn. For LinkedIn, you can add in your credentials over here, which you can use. And how do you set up? That is another process where you can go to developers.linkedin.com. So like you can just look up LinkedIn developer, and you will see this first link itself, which you can click, and you can view my apps, or you can just click on create app. When you click on create app, you add your title, you add your company. So you have to create a fake company on LinkedIn, which I've done as Jishnu Setia n8n test. You have to link your account through that company account, and then it'll be able to post as you on LinkedIn. As for another automation use case, which I can show you, like sir asked me to, this is what I had submitted for my AI agents challenge, where this is a full recruitment manager, where it taken a form input of who do you want to hire. So suppose if I am hiring for new marketing interns for decoding data science, I can just input the company name, like the location of the company, the job title which I want to hire, and the application deadline date. And if I have any expectations from the employee, then after that it will create a prompt for the LinkedIn post generator. So it creates an effective prompt which will make the LinkedIn post generator generate a very good post, which it will then post to LinkedIn. And then it will keep on checking my mail address, whether if I've received any mails with their resumes from the candidates, and it will analyze those resumes and it will save them to a Google Sheet, where it will also rank the candidates based on their performance. So suppose if I have a really good candidate who's ranked number 9, if I have a bad candidate who's ranked like whose score is number 2, like 2 out of 10, 9 out of 10, it'll add that to the Google Sheet. It'll also put the reason why it has evaluated the candidate like that, and then it will send a mail to each and every single accepted candidate, any candidate with a score of above 8, that you have been accepted for the interviews, and then it will also send a link to schedule the interviews for like the physical interviews. So this is a simple project which I'm currently continuing by adding more APIs and everything, which you can also do. So the possibilities to work with n8n are endless. It is only just that the imagination is the limit, and you can build anything with ease. So you don't require those 1,000 lines of code to build simple projects for simple use cases. And even you can work on big use cases with this. I hope today's session was helpful. I can still see there are some doubts. Ahmed, if you could message me on WhatsApp with this screenshot so I can help you out. And if there are any other doubts or Q&As, I am
Can
open to
you,
take them now.
yeah, can you just open n8n? I did it for
Yes,
the
sir.
last question also. And there is an option, if you can go to the today, the one that you did today, to today DDS
Yes, sir.
workshop, there is an option to, download this particular template. This is the basic free
Um,
template.
yeah, you can download
Yeah,
the template from
if you can
here.
download this template, and everyone here, like who is, figuring out how to use this and do everything, you can try to do this. I think he cannot share the LinkedIn one because his password and all is there, his API keys and all are there. So that's why I'm not
Yeah.
requesting him to do the LinkedIn one. But Sayed, you can get in one-on-one with him and he can help you as well. But this one is something I will also download it and I will share it. But I think if you the recording is there, and everyone can see the recording and they can try the LinkedIn one. And Sayed and Jishnu, I think what I will try to do is this particular thing I will try to get into the challenge, at least this use case. I don't want people to connect to their LinkedIn or social media because I think you also mentioned, right, your Meta got banned something because of automation or
Yeah,
something.
actually, the thing is that I was trying to create an automation for Instagram, and I had to
Mm.
set up a Facebook account for that. And that Facebook apparently flagged me as a bot, which is why it was not able to
Mm.
create my account. And I was trying to build this whole Instagram API with the help of Instagram API. But to access the Instagram API, you require a Facebook account, which is a
Hmm.
very big flaw in the Meta system.
Yes.
So that banned me, and I cannot link my social media account to n8n anymore, which is why I cannot make any Instagram automations. Or my goal was to create the full Instagram automation where it would automatically manage my chats, it can automatically manage my posts, stories, it can manage anything, just like I've done for LinkedIn. Like
And
LinkedIn currently is completely managed by n8n for me.
yes, and also one flag, everyone, before I go to the working demo for the AI Kahoot quiz. I have Sayyed and all. Please wait for some time. We will do the Kahoot quiz. Be little careful when you are connecting it to social media, right? For testing account and all, it is fine. Like he told about Meta, what happened. LinkedIn also for me, 2.5 years back when I was doing automation, my LinkedIn got banned for 12 days using the same type of automation. So Jishnu, so LinkedIn also is not 100% safe. So you have to be little careful in the number of automation that you're using on these platforms, because they can, these social media can, if they feel that you are a bot, you're doing something unethical or something that is automated, they will try to ban you. And they will try to close your account or give you some warning. But I think now they have become a little bit more flexible. LinkedIn has become more flexible. But for me, I am a little bit very careful to use LinkedIn because for me, my whole business sits on LinkedIn. So I
Yeah.
don't want to do. But the way that Jishnu did, get the final output, export it, download it, and then you do the final posting because you need to review as well, right? You need to review, you need to make sure everything is fine, and then you post it. The end step you can do manually. So what I request everyone to do is I will try to make this step that you did. Can you just show everyone, like if they take the template, how can they start from blank? If
Okay,
they
so if you suppose get a template and if you
Yes.
want to use it in your workflow, you can just
Yes.
very simply take your workflow and then you get this JSON file, right? You can copy this JSON, which you copy this JSON, you create a new workflow and you just paste into it.
Directly just paste there.
Just
So
paste you can just open so you can just
okay.
drag it into your browser. You'll see this JSON which will come up,
Okay, got it.
right?
Got it.
You copy
Easy.
the full thing and then you just paste it into your workflow.
And then from here you can do the editing. Whatever
Yeah,
editing
you
you have,
can
you
you
want to
can edit
change the
whatever you want. So like currently it is saving to file, then you can add your LinkedIn automation to this, or you can add your Gmail and everything. Like I had also created this one bot which will automatically also manage my Gmail, but it was not very effective as it is responding to every single thing and it was going haywire. So like here it will just wait for a message to come on Gmail, then it will generate a response for that in my tone, and it'll automatically send a message to the person as well as a response. So if I'm not able to look into my Gmail, it'll automatically respond to the email as well.
Yes, so what I will try to do is I will try to give this workflow and this video for people and to make it a part of the challenge. At least people in like this, they will at least try to do one simple automation and try to fix this up, and we will try to do it. I think this is something is good to start with. So before guys, we will take more Q&As. I want to start this quiz. This is an amazing way to, refresh your learning as well as get the prize. As I was mentioning you, the Building Business AI Challenge for the top three people, for the first person, we're giving 100% scholarship, second 80 and third. So try your best and do this. And we are going to start. So how many of you have done Kahoot before? So go to kahoot.it or just scan this. You need to be on a different screen. Don't use the same mobile because, or you can see the questions on the this thing also. So you can just open your mobile. You can go to kahoot.it and put this pin. And give me 1 minute. I will put this on LinkedIn as well because we have a lot of people on LinkedIn as well. So let me put this Kahoot pin and Kahoot IT. 1 second, guys. Just let me put this in YouTube as well. Kahoot IT. And now, guys, you can yeah, scan this. Everyone, scan this. We have. I'll wait for at least 10 people to start. First of all, thanks a lot, Jishnu. It was very amazing session, and uh, I. And since how long are you experimenting with n8n, Jishnu? He's sorry, unmuted. Let me.
Yeah, I started
Mhm.
experimenting with n8n when I first found out about it in the session that day that you could
Ah,
install it locally.
so
So
thanks to
that
the
day only I
community.
started. Yeah.
Thanks to decoding data science community. And in matter of 1 month, you did so much. Amazing.
Yeah, I just experiment and then I try around, I connect everything and then I just do it.
Yeah, there are 18 people on the chat and only 12 of you have joined. Not interested? Even if you have part of the challenge, just join it for fun sake. If you want, it's just quickly, we'll just take 5 minutes. Shall I start? Alifia, you want to join this thing? Alifia, I'll wait for one more. It's very basic questions. It's very easy. And people who are part of the community, you will know the answers because I don't change much questions. I only change one or two questions. Shall we start? Just put on the chat. No problem. Alifia, do come next time. Thank you very much, Alifia. And we are going to start in 1 minute. Ready. I don't want to waste time. So start. So this was a new question. This was a new question. Good, six people. I'm happy six people did it correct. So in zero shot, we don't give any example. So there is zero shot prompting and few shot prompting. So shot is prompting that we don't give any examples for. Who is n8n? Just put on the chat. Don't tell me Jishnu. Jishnu, are you just put on the chat who's n8n? Not me. Okay. Mohammed and Tunde, congratulations. Kosila, today only we discussed in the AR residency. Okay, n8n is a secret, I think from LinkedIn, someone from LinkedIn. Anyway, Mohammed and n8n. If you don't tell me your name, I will not give you the stuff to recognize the prize. So, anyways, the next one is okay. n8n, can you please put on the chat mystery n8n? Anyways, yeah, I'll do the next question. Transformers is the architecture of all the LLMs. In this question. I think n8n Syed is n8n. I'm sure. The race is becoming very close. But I just want to take 1 minute pause. Who is n8n? There is, I want to just, no one is answering, so I think it is some secret person who doesn't want to reveal. Okay, Syed is n8n. Congratulations, Syed. Congratulations. Okay, so Kirti, who is Kirti here? Kirti Muhammad, Kirti, is this Kritika? Is this you? Okay, amazing. It's going very, very close. And the last question. This is simple. So, congratulations everyone for winning. Uh, Kirti, amazing. Uh, oh my God, just by 1 point. Mohammed, and then we have Kosela, I think, Mohammed, and congratulations. Just by matter of few seconds. And Kirti, and let me just take a screenshot of this. And how was the experience of this? Did you guys enjoy this type? Was it helpful? Kirti, Muhammad, and n8n, that is, I think, Syed, please reach out to me for or the team for the coupon code. And let me just take one step back. Let me just put this in the group. So, do you like me to continue these type of things? This type of, I know I don't get to what happened? Update lot of questions. I just updated few questions. And I will, because a lot of people who are familiar with this, they are seeing some similar questions that are there. So I have to update the questions. So people who are, uh, yeah, people who are regular, they know that Sarah, the many of the questions are Sarah, Sayed, Kritika. But anyways, it's fun. So guys, now I want to please just give me 5 minutes before we end the call. Regarding questions regarding Mr. Jishnu, you can always try it out. I have already. I will be sharing the notebook. He has already shared the notebook here on the chat. You will be able to get it as well. I'm going to attach it as well. I put it on GitHub. So I think it is a JSON file. So I'll be putting it on GitHub. You can take it from GitHub and you can also start using it for your challenge. And I will try to make one simple automation as a part of this challenge. So now, for the people who are new, how many of you have never participated in our challenges? So we have a lot of people on LinkedIn saying, okay, so a lot of people are asking about in LinkedIn, what is it, the challenge? So guys, challenge is a type of a difference between a hack. It's like a hackathon between a hackathon and a course, because all of us, they are trying to learn things, and all of us are trying to learn things, And what we are trying to do is we are trying to convert that into these type of challenges. So Tunde, can you please put your question on the chat if you have anything specific to ask? If you're raising your hand, you can, because we have a couple of minutes. I just want to tell in the this, and we want to. If you have any question specific to n8n, you can get in. You can put it on the WhatsApp group. If you have, you are raising your hand. That's why I was asking. If you have anything to put on the chat, we can help you. So it's like a course. See, the thing is, content is available everywhere, right? Even in our guild community, we have all the content. I wanted to show all of you as well, right? In our guild community, we have approximately 400 plus hours of content. So, people, how many of you know about our AI guild community here? 15 people are there. We have few of you are part. Kritika is a part of AI guild. Jishnu is a part of AI guild. Pooja has become an AI guild member. SM Raji is an AI guild member. Syed is there for a long time. Uh, Tunde, I'm not sure whether you are. So AI Guild is a community we started in July. We are going to celebrate our 2-year anniversary on 15th of July. 15th of July, we had created this AI Guild community. This community that it was early bird price we had put for $9 per month. I remember uh, I had to request every single person I know to become a member, because even for $9 a month, people were, very hesitant to pay. So in my initial first 10 members were my close friends who believed in what we did and who supported us. And thankfully, still they are continuing their membership at the same price that they joined. So they joined at $9. Right now the price is $19. And maybe we are looking to increase it in the coming after the second year anniversary. We are increasing it to something more, because we have to pay a big cost to host all this. The videos are expensive. We have to pay places, so we need to make something out of it as well, right? We need to pay our bills as well. So this is something that we are trying to stream. And this is our AI guild community. If I will just show you, I'm opening it here. So right now, if I see, it started with 10 members that are there. It even take 2 months to become 10 members. 2 months it took. I had to get, now we are around 112 people. So a lot of people join. They are there for 2-3 months and they leave. Right? I don't believe in this concept. The purpose of AI Guild is lifelong learning. You have to be here because we do live workshops. Today's recording also is going to go to the AI Guild community. If you're not part of the AI Guild, you will not be able to get access to the recording. This is how we are doing it. Live calls, we make it free for people to join, but recordings you need, because we also need to sustain this community. So what we are doing is, everything that you see since the last 2 years, we have put it here. We have 40 plus products, and we have like these outcome based workshops that we are doing. For people who want to go back, they want access to everything, we put it here. So if you go to our outcome based workshop, we have approximately 91 videos. So just see the value of this, right? For a matter of, if you take yearly, for $12, you get access to 91 workshops, including the MCP workshop that we just did last week. MCP is something very, very new. I just did research on MCP and I did a workshop and I put it here. And I'm not even talking about AI residency, AI for executive. For AI Guild, for every $12 fee, you get access to all the content. So a lot of challenge participants ask me, Mohammed, from where can I get content? From where can I get content? I don't tell, I give them the option. I can't force people to get AI Guild. I never force anyone to become an AI Guild member. I just give you the option. Everything is here. I cannot make it lesser than $12 a month if you take annually. And even right now, there is a 30% off going on as well, because as I told you, we are celebrating our 2-year anniversary month as well. So you can take this QR code. You can just scan this and I will put it on the chat as well. So 30% off, it is going to become less than, it is going to be around $11 a month. You will be getting access to everything. So we are giving this, this is, you can scan this QR code, or let me share the link later on in the chat as well, or you can go here. I will give you the link directly. So we are just running this. So if you go to decoding data science/start now, and if you go to this link, then you can take this, you go here. So it is valid for this weekend. So one day, 6 hours, you can get 30% off for the, and we have two more coupons left. I think Pooja joined using this coupon. So now any one of you who want to join, they can join using this coupon. Go here and you can join. And you will be getting access to everything. And this will help you also to prepare for the challenge that we are running. So the building AI application challenge. This because this is the sixth time we are running this. About it much, we have around 46 participants already. It's a $19. This is the sixth time that we are doing this, and I don't talk about this one because this is new. A lot of people are confusing these two. Technical challenge. You deploy an application challenge. I will. This is non-technical challenge, and this is also important for technical people as well. Will make it big. So not this one. This is the old one. This is the old one. Let me show you the new challenge that is there. So if I go here, if I go to this challenge, if I go to the checkpoints, this is the checkpoint. So ideation and conceptualization, then market research and validation, wireframe. This is, if you remember, a lot of you, Kritika, Pooja, the judges were asking you about your journey. When you are building a project, what journey you are doing. Right. So this is going to, and everything is locked right now except the day zero. So Shafak, everyone who has joined the challenge, please complete your day zero where you get an idea what you need to do. And there are some video links for you to have a look and get an idea. And then wireframe, technical feasibility and tools. Like you don't need to build something end to end. You have an idea. You can build a quick prototype. There are a lot of AI tools that can help you build a good prototype, but you need to do the prompting properly. If you don't do the prompting properly, you will not, it will not help. MVP, just have a quick idea what you are doing. If you can't complete it, just do a simple video recording and just give a screenshot. That is it. We don't need a working link demo. In day 6, I'm planning to integrate what Jishnu has talked about. One simple automation using n8n. You will be getting the JSON file, basic JSON file, because I want you to do at least one. If you do one, that I want to put this here. I will just talk to the team if I want to make it mandatory, but I will keep it as a bonus. People who complete this n8n option will get an extra bonus, which will help them in their the prices that are there. Then final version and explainer video like LinkedIn posting and everything. We are going to really stretch upon this website, PowerPoint, a video, a complete presentation of what you're trying to build, what you're trying to solve. So this is what we want to try. Goal. So the goal of this challenge is for everyone who to come, have an idea and convert into a prototype and talk about it. That is the whole purpose of this challenge, and I hope this is really going to be. We are doing it for the first time. There was a lot of ask about this, but I don't know why people are not participating about this. Because they are confusing it with the other challenge. A lot of people ask me. That's why I'm giving you guys a talk about this. They're confusing that this challenge is same as this challenge. No, not at all. Some people have joined this challenge. They said this, I don't want to do this challenge because both are the same. They are not the same. Here, but if you do this challenge, it is going to help you to do this, the second challenge, because it is going to give you more ideas of how you want to get your prototype into actual working demo. So this one is, everyone is understanding the difference, right? This is completely technical coding, or even you can use no code, have a working link demo. This is different. Here we are going to use explore 15 plus AI tools mandatory, and I will be giving you 100 plus tools, at least idea. You can try to, and I'm going to push people to do research and to add and to discover new tools that are there. I will be giving you a basic framework, but you all are free. You don't need to use X tool. You don't need to use X tool to do this. I will just give you a reference, up to your creativity. You want to go research, use any other AI tool, up to you. Right. I have a website that is there where I have around 200 plus AI tools. So I'll be giving you that website. So the AI residents already have access to that. But here I'll be giving all of you as well in the challenge. But this is not the whole ecosystem. A lot of new applications keep coming. So you're free to use any application you want. but I'll be just giving some reference for beginners who want more hand holding. We have a WhatsApp group that we are going to encourage people to join who are already part of the challenge. Discuss, brainstorm, talk about new tools you have discovered, and we will learn from each other. So suppose Syed has used uh, some n8n tool to build something. Someone I'm Someone is going to use Make. Jishnu is going to use Make. Shafak is going to use Zapier, and all of us are going to what they have learned, and that is something that is also going to help. So please join the challenge, and it's a new challenge. That's the reason why I'm pushing everyone about it. So if you see our previous challenges, building AI agent challenge, it was an amazing thing. We had this 204 people in this challenge. Then we had around LinkedIn challenge. We are going to do later. We are taking a break from LinkedIn challenge. We want to do this. This is something new. LinkedIn mostly. How many of you here in the chat are interested again to do a LinkedIn challenge? The one that we did for personal branding in the month of May. Just put in the chat. If I do it again, Syed, will you join it again? If I do it again, if how many of you will join it if I do it again, the LinkedIn challenge? So if I don't get even one yes, then I will not do it in August also. Okay. Syed will not join again. Okay, no problem. That's fine. I will take a feedback from the community. So Syed will join. Okay, at least one person is joining. So if for me, if even one person joins, I will start the challenge. For me, that is the, because we have to keep it going. The last one we did in May, and I LinkedIn challenge is amazing. I really love LinkedIn. I don't know. I will everyone in this call, 13 of you, if you really want to do something in this region, please fix your LinkedIn. Fix your LinkedIn, and I'm telling you, you will get visibility. You will get what you want. I am not doing any marketing. Everyone knows here. I don't do any marketing. I only work on my LinkedIn profile. And thanks to that, I have approximately 59,600. By the way, I am not at all active on LinkedIn at all. I am not spending much time in the last 1 year on LinkedIn. I am doing a post. I'm just doing a post in random hours, and nothing. I'm not spending. That's the reason why I'm not growing. Because for me, 59,600 is a very good number. The team is requesting me to make it 60,000, but I am not. I don't have time, because you know how much time it takes to build a challenge. If you want to grow on LinkedIn, you need to spend time, and I don't have that time right now. So people who really want to grow on LinkedIn, you have to engage. You have to post correctly. You have to see the analytics. That is you need to do that and give value. What is my main secret? And I don't spend time right now in engaging much. This is the last 2 years I have stopped. But what I do is I create content for people. When it is valuable for people, they repost the content. 19 reposts. I am not selling anything. I talk about my challenges. Talk about AI residency uh, twice a week, but 5 days a week